We're going to have a look at 2012 January paper, and it's question 6. So first question is solve this between 0 and 360. So first of all, you can see that the trig words are not the same, so we're going to have to use sine squared plus cos squared equals 1 to rearrange for the get rid of the sine squared. You always try to get rid of the squared term. So this top equation becomes 1 plus cos equals 2. Sine squared is 1 minus cos squared. Timesing out your bracket there, you get 2 minus 2 cos squared. It's quadratic, so put everything on one side. So 2 cos squared plus cos, 1 minus 2 is minus 1. Either use your formula or factorise, and that factorises 2 cos squared is 2 cos times a cos. And I want multiply to give a 1, so it's going to be a 1 and a 1. I have to add to give a positive cos, so it's positive 2, take away 1. Put each bracket equal to 0, so 2 cos theta minus 1 equals 0. So cos theta is a half. Put this one equal to 0. Because this is one of the special angles, it's a 1. I'll draw out a wee cos graph. I can see it reaches minus 1 when theta is 180. Over here, my principal angle, inverse cos a half, which is 60 degrees. And using the cast diagram for that, C-A-S-T, and I'm only running between 0 and 360. So 0, 90, 180, 270, 360. Cos is positive in here and in here. Principal angles always go for the horizontal. So your first angle is 60, and your last one is 360 minus 60, which is 300 degrees, and then the other wee one up there was 180. Part B. We have this graph here in part B, and you can see it's a cos graph. Remember, a cos graph goes up to 1, so a normal cos graph is 1 to minus 1, minus 6 to minus 6. So first of all, my graph is going to be 6 times the cos. Now, a normal cos graph crosses at 90, this crosses at 5. So if I go 90 divided by 5 is 18. And if I put in here 18t, because remember inside the brackets you do the opposite. So that will get me my 5. So putting all that together in the wee format they have, so A equals 6 cos 18t. So P is 6 and Q is 18. I also have to do question 7. And here, oh, it's a wee cosine sine rule question. It wants me to find the angle ABC, this one here. So I'm going to just use the sine rule. So 28 over sine B equals 12 over sine 22. Fraction equals fraction, so cross multiply. So 28 times sine 22 equals 12 times sine B. Bring us across and divide, and you'll be left with 0.875 equals sine B. So principal angle is 0.875. C-A-S-T. Sine is positive, so you're in these two quadrants. So your two angles, principal angle is sine 0.875, which is 60.9. So your two angles are 60.9 and 180. Take away 60.9. You're told in the question that it is obtuse. So just there in the question. So our answer for that angle A, B, C is 119.06 degrees. Part 2 of question 1 is the last bit we have to do here. Find the area of a triangle. So area of a triangle is half the two sides times sine the angle between them. So it's half 28 times 12 times sine that angle between them. So to find the angle at C, I would do 180 minus 22 minus the angle you've just found, giving you an answer of 105.58 to 3 significant figures, 106. I should have given this one to 3 significant figures as well, 119.